Hey guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. So today we'll be doing a drag build and tune for this 2016 Pagani Huayra BC. So if you enjoyed the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so first if we bring our Pagani Huayra up to the festival drag strip, we can see how fast it is by the speed trap at the end. So pulling up to the line here, we're going to launch this car from about 3,500 RPM, drop it there, little bit of wheel spin and straight into second gear, up into fourth now, and we cross the line at 293 kilometers an hour. Alright, so now we'll come into the festival drag strip race, so we can see how fast our Huayra is against other cars, as well as getting a time by the end for the quarter mile. So launching here, we're already first, and we launched with zero wheel spin, destroying everyone else, and we got a time of 7.9 seconds. Alright, so now that we've seen just how fast our Huayra is at the drag strip, we'll now take it into the festival and I'll show you how to upgrade and tune it. Alright, so we're going to take our stock Pagani Huayra into the custom upgrade menu here. Then first we've come down to the conversions tab, we're going to switch this car to all-wheel drive. So out of conversions, we'll now come into tyres and rims. Here we'd be doing the drag tyre compound as well as making the front and rear tyres as wide as possible. You don't need to change the rim style as our rims are already as light as possible. So out of tyres and rims, now into drivetrain. Here we'll be doing the race clutch, race transmission, race driveline and the race diff. So out of drivetrain, now into platform and handling. Here we're going to do the rally springs as well as race front and rear anti-roll bars, and then the race weight reduction. So now we'll come into engine, and here we'll be doing the race ignition, race cams and valves, race engine block, race pistons and compression, and then finally the race twin turbo. So that's it as far as upgrades go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright, so now that we've upgraded our car, we can come down to the tuning menu down here. So first I'll show you the metric tune, and I'll show you the differences for the imperial tune, which include tyre pressures and springs, and I'll leave the tune code on screen now. So for the metric tune, for the tyre pressures, you just want to come down to 1.0 bar in both the front and rear. Then if we come over to gearing, we're going to set our final drive to 2.60. These come fair way down to there. There you go, 2.60. First gear, we're going to set this up to 3.40, just like that. And second, we'll set this to 2.20. And third, we'll set this to 1.60. So now if we come over to the alignment, we're going to set our front and rear camber angles back to 0 degrees, and then our front cast angle to 7 degrees. Then next, if we come over to the springs, we're going to set our front to 35.0. So you need to come down from the 45 it was set at. There you go, there's 35.0. And in the rear, we're going to set this up to 80.0, just like that. So next, if you come into dampening, we're going to set our front rebound stiffness down to 2.5, and in the rear, we're going to set this up to 5.7. Then for the front bump stiffness, we come down to 1.4, and for the rear, we'll set this up to 4.8. So finally, for the tuning, we'll come to the differential tab at the end, and we'll set our front acceleration up to 80%. Then our rear acceleration, we're going to set this to 90%. And then finally, the center balance, we're going to set this to 82%. So that's it as far as the metric tune goes. Now I'll show you the differences for the imperial tune. So as far as differences go for the Imperial tune is you'll want 15 PSI in both the front and rear tyres. Then if you come over to the springs tab, you want 195 in the front and 448 in the rear. So that's it as far as differences go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright guys, this has been a drag build and tune for the 2016 Pagani Huayra BC. So if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.